maybe I'm wrong, and I'm just trying to check the stream, and I realized I haven't actually checked my own audio, but it is what it is. We'll just have to presume that it's fine. And then server merges. So these are on the horizon. I don't know if they actually give a more unique time frame than that, but basically there are a few things. They have problems with it. Like everything they have in New World, there's problems with it. They need to test the technology, which they did do in closed beta. I remember them doing it, and then they were like, "Oh, we had a persistence issue." That sounds interesting. So they're going to test it again, and I think they're actually going to test it on the PTR, which I'm not 100% sure they're going to do that because there's region servers and stuff like that. Hi, Koala, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to chat too much to the stream just for this first bit because I'm going to leave this up as sort of like a VOD. But I will talk more once we've just gone through the peak news. But I've been okay. I'm a little bit unwell at the minute, but it's not a massive problem. And yeah, so essentially with this, on the PTR, they're going to do server merges, which is weird because they've got one European and one American server. So I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do that. So they say, and this is where stuff gets interesting because of faction balance, that they're not just looking at, the world set. They're not just looking at populations. They're going to consider, if they can, faction balance and stuff like that. Now, I'm not 100% sure where I saw that, but there we go. Faction representation and overall population. So that's going to be very interesting. And yeah, I can I can tell that, Guo. I think you should come back, to be fair. Now, this sounds a little bit confusing to me. It sounds like I'm not 100% sure why. Let's say you've got server world X and world Y. One of the worlds is just going to persist, and the people are just going to get moved to it. That means that their regions stay intact. The one that gets, like, essentially one's getting deleted and all the people from that server are getting moved to an existing server, and they are going to have to not have any territories and stuff like that. But what I don't understand is this. Players on World Y are not impacted, other than an influx of players on the world. Worldwide territory ownership persists after the merge. Companies are compensated 50k coins, which is 3 times 3 the cost of war, for loss of territory ownership due to world merge. Now, I'm presuming that means on the world X, not world Y, because world Y is not impacted. So let's presume that's world X. It's a little bit confusingly written. Now, world X characters are moved to world Y, and basically everything goes over. The whole server basically goes over. But before everybody, I would just play it, if I'm honest, Koala. I think it's a good game. Honestly, it's not as bad as you think. Like, I think people are sort of trailing off a little bit, so I would personally still get in on this. Then it says wars can't be declared as an issue. Literally never seen this. I'm not in declaring wars, so I don't necessarily know about this. Now, luck is a whole conversation which we'll go through, but we're not going to go through like everything in insane detail because it's actually relatively complicated. So the key takeaways here is that there's 2 different ways of luck. There's an overall scale in which you think of a ratio which things occur, or a percentage chance to occur, or a relative scale. Now, basically, option 1, basically it doesn't affect your gear score. Luck doesn't affect your gear score. That's one thing that I could take away from that. The player population is down, just to say, Koala, but it's not. Like, I don't think that's necessarily a problem. I think people are over-exaggerating it. Its demise is perhaps over-exaggerated. But, yeah, so luck does not affect your chance of increasing your gear score. Basically, it increases your, like, the chances of getting a quality item and also getting, I think, maybe the rarer items, essentially, right? So the role needs to take you into that really rare section to get, like, a legendary, what have you, but it does not affect your gear score, which I thought was super interesting and super important. It also means that if you're doing dungeons, you don't have to worry about your luck set. Like, it's nice, but it's not the end of the world. Now, there's a second type. Now, this second type's a little bit more confusing. Basically, you need to have, let's say you want some what's it called? The void ore, right? You need to have a minimum amount of luck to even have a chance of getting it, right? But once you get that minimum amount of luck, then you have like a 0.0001 chance. But then let's say you go, let's say it's a 1 in 100,000 chance or what have you. But then let's say you get that up to like 1 in 100. You increase your luck so that it's you're rolling between 10,000 and 1,1000. It's a little bit weird to like look at this and interpret, but essentially the more luck you have, the more likely you are to get that rare item, and that makes sense. It says that once you get to a max level in that profession, so if you're 200 mining, you by default have a chance of getting Azerite, Void Ore, which I didn't realize, but that's good. So that's an interesting system. That's the bit I didn't realize, is that once you got to the max level in it, you actually have a default chance of getting it. It's going to be rare, but yeah. So it just explains luck. We sort of already knew about it. Obviously, luck was going to increase your chance of getting the rare item. It does, because it's like you get your Orichalcum and maybe you get the lucky item. Fine. And then for your gear, the luck basically increases the quality of the gear rather than, say, the chance of your watermark going up. So I run a luck set when I do my elite runs. Not really that much point, really, because I don't use any of the items anyway. So it is what it is. There's the bit where it says, with gathering in particular, increasing your gathering increases your luck. Cool, good, that's all great. Just go open the window, I'm a little bit warm. It's a bit warm in here. Then again, this one's pretty much like on my list of I wish this was in the game at the start kind of thing, and I'm not sure why it wasn't, but it is what it is. And that's incentivizing players to join a less dominant faction. So I changed servers, for example, Koala, for this reason, by the way. And it says, to help balance factions, we currently have two mechanisms in place. One of them is crap, which is that you can't change to the dominant faction. Meh. Doesn't stop people just picking the dominant faction when they start. And the other is the influence that you get to increase the chance to declare war, which is good, but I don't think it's enough, basically. They're also going to change the time that you can pick factions from 120 to 60. Not really that bothered about that. Don't think it matters too much myself, but it is what it is. But they're thinking about different ways to do it. They have a couple of options. They said they want our feedback. Now, I'm not sure what the best way is, unfortunately. For me, the best way to sort out faction balance, I do not know. I think, I just think they need to give some sort of benefit to the underdog and more than what they've got, so that it actually makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if that's making it so the wars are easier to win. Maybe, I don't really know. This next bit, not really that interesting. Our stance on exploits basically says if you're just playing the game normally and something weird happens, that's a bug. They're not stressed. If you find something weird and you keep exploiting it to your advantage, then you're going into the exploit territory. Literally all it says. Now this next bit, it sounds really interesting and really good. Quest and quest design, right? But the reality is, it's a little bit late. They're updating a lot of the old stuff. But a lot of people, unlike yourself, Koala, I've got to say, are already level 60. Now, they're stagnating at level 60 and perhaps eager for the next part of the main quest. But going back and changing stuff, not really going to impact a lot of the player base, I don't think. So they spoke about this a little bit in one of the posts. I think it was in the PTR post where they talk about quest dynamics. So they're going to increase what they're going to do. They're going to, and they're worried about the long travel times and stuff like that. And we'll talk about these in a second. Should the player limit for the dominant? I don't know if you can cap people, because then they can't play with their friends. So I don't think you can cap factions personally, but it's an interesting idea. I don't know the solution. So they're talking about different ways that they can improve the quest, right? So they're going to include into existing quests in the main storyline. So they're going to change the main storyline to include wave events, destructible dodges, and some light traversal mechanics. So maybe you're going to get teleported or what have you. Fine. Don't know why you're waiting till now, but it is what it is. More enemy variety in spawn. Yeah, we'll find out about that as well. Hi guys, I'm just doing a little bit of a news recap first. I'm not necessarily going to be chatting to the chat too much here. I'm doing it a little bit, but I'm going to leave this up as a VOD. So if you're watching this in the past, you can sort of just watch the start of it, and then I'm going to start playing the game. And if you want to watch that, you can. But I just want to like get the news done and stuff like that. And I'll explain about why I'm doing this at the end of this section. But hi guys, and welcome. I'm not trying to say you're not welcome. I'm just trying to say I'm not going to be yapping too much, even though I'm feeling that right now. Then they say, no, this one, they're gonna fix World Guardian. Fine, it needs to be sorted. There's some stuff in the main quest. I think you're going to I think they should remove the dungeon, the expeditions from the main quest. I know that might not make any sense, but I think really there's no real point for our level 60 to go back and do Amrine. So I think they might need to just remove the dungeons from them. Then they're gonna move the quest givers to the better locations. Fine. New and improved quests in higher level zones. I didn't necessarily have a problem with that, but okay. They're really not talking about the mid levels here, which was a big problem for me. Quest gating improvements to allow for more optimized travel times. I think that's saying like, hey, we're not going to send you to a place unless you've finished here, basically. Tracker and map updates to differentiate the various types and quests. Yeah, that's nice. I like that now. A new storyline associated with the Vanyan Knights. Now, I'm hoping, they say this is going to play out in further releases. Hopefully this will impact the end game as well, and you actually get an interesting story. I might actually do a playthrough myself and just play it for the story, because I don't know what the hell the story is at the minute. New presentation methods to highlight major story moments in the game. Yeah, I gotta say, like, the major story moments should probably be like a CGI trailer, right? Like, yeah, it should be like, wow, it should be a cinematic, because I gotta say, like, I literally didn't watch them. I didn't read the quest. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. So the problem with this is they shouldn't really focus on what they've got existing. They should concentrate on what they're doing for like the expansions and stuff like that. Yeah, put your building blocks in place now, but in the future have it so that all of your quests are just better. Yeah, have these cinematics, have all these new quests and stuff like that. The Azoth travel rates are based on faction. Yeah, that's what I agree with you, right? So if you join the most dominant faction, you can literally level up quicker and stuff like that, because you can just teleport around. Absolutely true, Spartan. I've got to agree with that. If it was adjusted to make it more expensive for travel dominated faction, that would that would be one way. So you could give people the benefits that were going to the purple faction, the dominant faction. Purple was dominant on my server. You could take some of that away and give it to the underdog factions, as long as it's like, you know, a bit more even. Anything is better than nothing, I think. Well, they don't have nothing, but they've got very limited options. So there's quite a few things. I mean, quite a few things going on with quests. I'll wait to see how they play out. I just worry that they're going to put too much effort into a game that people have already played past, and they should really be looking at stuff in the future. You should always have it so that the new players have a good experience. Sure, I agree with that. Like, the World Guardian is obviously stupid. Trade skill quests. This sounds fine. It sounds like while you're leveling up, you'll get quests that are going to give you interesting stuff. Good, fine. That should, yeah. I don't know why they're talking about this now, 2 months after launch or whatever. It could have been in at launch. And to answer your question, Spartan, I don't know if doing stuff like that would actually get people to join the weaker faction. You need something that's going to force people to join. So they actually mentioned, I didn't speak about it too much, but they gave an example here where, or maybe they said, or more target incentive, basically give incentive to groups within the dominant faction to switch over. So if you're in the dominant faction, let that faction members switch over to the non-dominant faction, and then if they take territory, give them a reward. The problem I have with that is, on my server, my old server, the group that was dominant basically could have switched factions and been dominant on that new faction. There wouldn't really have been that much of a contest, so they'd just be switching all the time to just reap up the rewards. So I'm not sure that would be the right thing there. Weapon mastery quests, I've only got one weapon mastery up to 20, which is embarrassing, but it is what it is. But these are obviously nice to add. New expeditions, well, we knew these were going to come, and yeah, the key thing for me is they just need to, literally, they really, really need to nerf the keys. The keys should be maybe like 300 gold, something where it's like not that expensive, but you can't just walk straight in, but you know, you don't want it to be a real barricade. So I think the keys are stupid. More expeditions are obviously going to be completely fine. I think we're all happy there. They're going to have dynamics and stuff like that. Great, cool, crack on with those. Representation and character custom. I didn't even see the word representation. I'm not sure what that means, because they have the male body types, the female body types. Maybe they'll have something that's like a bit more androgynous. All fine. They're going to have maybe the different looks. There's one thing that they don't really talk about here is our goal is to create a character that they can relate to and fit the personality. That's all fine. That's not what I'm interested in. I want a transmog system is what I'm trying to get to. We also intend to have variety in outfits that offer more feminine or masculine. Fine. What I want though is for the non-purchasable skins to be transmogged so you can actually use something in game. It's fine to say that the in-game stuff is as good as the the store stuff, right? But it doesn't matter if you can't use them. So they need a transmog system. This doesn't say they're doing that. I hope at some point that they just come out, they change their mind, they agree with me, they agree with us, and they say, right, fine. This minimap whole thing is completely stupid. They should just ban it. It's too hard to monitor. Why are they letting one company dictate this to them? Say, look, we're not happy with the minimap, close it down. I don't care about it. I literally don't care about it. They say they're going to introduce the minimap. I literally don't care. If you care, fine. I'm personally not that interested. Company concerns. So this is people like stealing money from them. Again, it's a PvP game. If somebody makes a company and then it takes all the money, it is what it is. I think you just got to get over it. Combat responsiveness. They spoke about this before. The weapon switching is absolutely insane. Like I have a bug really commonly where I switch to a weapon, but the weapon doesn't actually switch, but my bar at the bottom does. So it looks like I've got the abilities of the weapon that I don't have. But when I try and use the abilities, I'm actually using the abilities of the weapon that I'm holding. They need to sort that out. I also wish they would just stop the dodge cancel mechanism. They're just, what's the point in it if you can cancel it, right? It's not even that skillful to cancel it. It's just frustrating. I think they should just remove the stopping and then nerf everything around it. Just make it easy so that when you dodge, you don't stop, right? Or you make it so you can't cancel it. So every time you do dodge, you do stop, but then you like buff the light and the medium to account for that. Anyway, they need to make this whole thing more fluid. I'm not too worried about stagger and the feel of combat, but they need to just make it a little bit more fluid. I think that's for sure. Weapon balances, there has been a comprehensive list of changes, which we'll click on in a minute. We'll go through. I'm not sure how they're going to affect the balance too much. We'll have to wait and see, but we'll talk about those in a minute. There's bugs and exploits here. We already know about that. Let's not talk too much about that. They talk about here that the perks just aren't working. Yep, we know about that. They released the PTR. Is there anything here? The Vangean quest line and stuff like that. I like the idea of a PTR, but I don't know. I'm a bit worried. I don't want to be forced to play on a PTR to show you guys content when it's not like I'm going to have to do it again in live. Personally, that's not something I'm that interested in, but that's just a personal thing myself. So, yeah, the Void Gauntlet, well, I've played a little bit with the Void Gauntlet, pretty cool. Talks about the weapons if you're interested in that. Crafting and gathering, I'm not sure I even saw this one. Oh yeah, there's some legendary stuff that you literally can't get. Spartan says, same here on the weapon switches. Yeah, like, I'll be switching to, like, my Great Axe, try and do the Maelstormy thing, whatever it's called, Gravity Well, and, I end up doing my knockback with my, with my hammer, and it's like, that's not the button I clicked. Why would you do such a thing? So, frustrating. I think that's just frustrating, and they need to fix that as soon as possible. So let's just recap here. Is there anything really, truly massively important here? Again, this is literally going to be like a 1-minute recap. Server transfers, they're not doing server transfers until they fix the server transfers because some people haven't server transferred. Region transfers are coming, but we don't know exactly when. It's going to be a pain in the backside. Server merges, they are happening, whether you like it or not, but they're going to be buggy, I think, and they know that, and they're going to try and fix the bugs before they actually release them. Wars can't be declared by some companies, never seen it myself. Luck basically works, and it works as you would expect, reasonably, so that's fine. They need to do something to give the dominant faction a fight. Exploits, don't exploit the game, duh. They're going to improve quests. We'll see how that works for the old stuff as well as the new stuff. These are all pretty boring. They're going to improve character customization. No news on a transmog. Minimap. Please don't abuse the minimap. And that's pretty much it. We're pretty much where we are. So let's have a look. I don't think I've seen this one. Oh, so, okay. I haven't seen this entire list, but let's have a look at it. I thought this had been data mined, but they've obviously now posted it. This is basically the patch note. I haven't seen this, so this is going to be difficult. This is basically the past patch notes for this. So yeah, let's go through then. I'm not really interested in bug fixes myself. Bug fixes generally don't change the feel of the game because it's just like this is working properly. Provided by, they've reduced, so this is straight off a big one, reduce the damage reduction provided by 250 constitution, so people are going to be a little bit less tanky. All right, bold. Not really bothered about these bug fixes. Perks, this sounds like they're actually trying to make the perks work. I'm not going to read too much of them unless you see anything interesting, but I don't necessarily see anything that interesting. Now, these are where they get to the big ones, and I did see this in the data mining. Increased healing bonus of light equipped blood to 30%. So it sounds like they're buffing healing, right, and of light and medium. However, when we get to the life staff, you'll find they're actually nerfing the life staff and buffing this. Now, what they want here is that they don't want your heavy ass tanks to basically have a hammer and a life staff and to be needing like 10 people to kill them. If you've played Outpost Rush, you'll know what I mean there. So that's essentially what they're doing. But it's doing it sequentially. So the rest of these are essentially trying to make the ones that aren't used and the ones that are used a bit more balanced. So Armor Breaker, Mighty Gavel and Wrecking Ball I don't think are used that much, hence why you can literally just see them all getting buffed, right? Clear out is going to stay the same. Fixed an issue where this upgrade was less efficient when striking more targets. Not noticed that myself, but fair enough. Shockwave reduced the maximum rend effectiveness from 20% to 10. So basically, it's going to the slow's not going to be as strong. That's not great, but it is what it is. I play the Warhammer, so I'm a little bit biased at the minute, although I do want to swap to Dex build at some point. Path of Destiny is the one where it's like a boom boom when it does several in front of them. Doesn't sound like it's getting too much of a change. And there's a passive that's getting changed. So the light staff, I'm not going to go through all of these changes, but essentially the light staff is getting buffed basically because wait, is it getting buffed? No, it's getting nerfed. But if you're in light, it should be better, if that makes sense. So the light stuff is going to get nerfed. A lot of stuff is like getting decreased. Here, as you can see, this is getting decreased. But the point is that if you're wearing light armor, you shouldn't really notice a difference. This is to stop the tanks absolutely dominating. A lot of, I mean, I don't play the hatchet, so it's a little bit difficult for me to talk about these. A lot of these seem to just be like bug fixes. I did see there was one weapon, I think the rapier is getting buffed. I think the rapier is really strong. It like just absolutely minces me with my heavy armor, so it is what it is. Gravity well, they're not necessarily getting changed too much. Nothing here is getting changed. Whirlwind, this is a big one. This is why I stopped playing Whirlwind, is because it didn't have grit, but now it's going to have grit. That's going to be an interesting spin to win mechanism right there. I won't go through all of these specific weapons. I haven't played them all enough to really understand the impact, so things like some's getting buffed, some's getting nerfed. It is what it is. I'm not going to go through every single thing here. Apparently you're not going to have durability damage during a duel. Didn't realize that was a thing. Not really been dueling very much, I've got to say. Structures are now immune to buffs. What? Literally didn't realize they weren't. Disabled player collision on Inferno traps due to players occasionally getting stuck on them. I think that sort of happened to me once. Made it so players can't deal damage to other players with weapon abilities through fort gates. Oh, so oh, this is upsetting. Basically, if you've got the hammer, I always walk to the gate and do my little like my smash, whatever it's called, and it just damages the people on the other side. Oh, okay, not a problem. Reduce the power of damage, the power of battle bread. I mean, Outpost Rush has quite a few issues, so they need to fix it. Reduce the damage reduction on the Baroness buff. I didn't even know it had a Baroness buddy buff. Reduce the damage and defense on the Commander tent. Okay, not really 100% sure what these do. I literally just play PvP. I don't do any of the PvE stuff. Navigation. Oh, by the way, there is also a speed increase on the roads. I'm not sure how much faster you go, but when you play the PTR, you'll notice that you go faster on the roads and you get a little buff. That's nice. It's a little quality of life fix. I don't think it's going to change the game too much, but it is nice to see it. And yeah, pretty happy that that is a thing. Yeah, this one always would not terminate attempting to place a camp. Okay, that's not the... I sometimes also run into stuff, but it is what it is. And yeah, so there's a few extra stuff here. Let's just quickly read these. Fixed player strength to scale unarmed attacks after prone and jump spawn. That I don't understand that, but not really bothered. Fixed nation will become unable to execute heavy attacks out of prone position. Again, not too flustered about that. Let's have a quick look. I'll just move myself so we can actually see myself here. Oh, that's not the right one, Jay. So, I mean, the PTR existence, I think we're all happy that the PTR is a thing. As I said, I hope they don't spoil, like, expansions, necessarily. Saying that, would you rather everything be spoiled, or would you rather everything work? Tough question. Don't really know the answer to that. It is what it is. The Void Gauntlet, for example, if you were a competitive player, let's say there was an arena, you'd now be spamming the PTR to test the Void Gauntlet to make sure you knew the insides and outs of it, kind of thing, right? But for somebody who's not that bothered about it, I'm not necessarily going to stress too much about it. These Varangian guys, they're pretty cool. I like the fact that they're humanoids. I know that's a bit weird, but the game is actually quite short of humanoid monsters. Like, there aren't necessarily just humans in the game right now that attack you. You've got the corrupted, and you've got the lost, and that's about it. But these are just humans that look like you and feel like you. The game feels a little bit empty to me, I think partly because of this reason. And they talk about enemy variety. The classic one here that everybody was talking about is Pirate Alligator. The Pirate Alligator. I'm going to search for Pirate Alligator. I'm not seeing it in game. I wonder if anybody's going to post a picture of it. But the Pirate Alligator is coming. Indy says, you're excited for the spear and bow buffs. Oh, cool. I'm actually probably going to go back. That's what I was rocking when I was leveling, but I swapped to Warhammer and Sword and Shield just for like tanking purposes. New legendary weapon quest, yeah, that's fine. Improved main storyline, we already spoke about that. I just hope that they improve the storyline going forward as well as the ones going back. These new PvP missions, yeah, okay, fine. Not necessarily got a problem with them. I did try and look at one in game in Everfall, and yeah, it was like, go and kill these people. My problem with the go and kill these people ones is that you actually need people to have PvP flagged on, so we'll see. Yeah, that's good. Hey, we never actually spoke about this one, the trading post getting linked. That one's like, I was going to do a video, and in one of my videos, it was talking about making money from going to one settlement, buying something that was cheap there and selling it at a higher one by using like a house or an inn or something like that. And that's obviously not going to be available. And all of your fees are from where you posted it from. So if you're green, then what you're going to see here is you're going to want to put your stuff on in the green territory, right? Because that will then give the green the gold instead of the purple or the yellow. So what you could see here, and I like this as an idea, is that you could see the factions sort of split off a little bit more so that towns aren't mixed with purple, greens and yellows, even though they technically could be. You actually could see where greens are sticking to greens, purple sticking to purples. I like that. I know we're all just fighting over the colour and it really doesn't matter or anything like that, but it's nice to see it, I think. It's nice for that to be a thing where you can do that. Whereas if you're the non-dominant faction, you basically don't you just go where the most people are because it's easier to play. So that's going to be an interesting thing. A little bit reduces the opportunity to make gold, and I think it's probably going to reduce the price, because now the lowest price on the server is just available to you, so you'll just buy it. So I sort of hope it still shows you where it's from. So in theory, you could just buy green. It's like in Britain, they always talk about like buying British, which I don't really care about myself, but you could still be like, I only buy from green zones. Although it doesn't matter, because where you buy it's not even important. I take that all back, completely pointless. I'm happy for the trading post mode. I'm sick of teleporting to Windswood to buy arrows when I'm in Eden Grove. Yeah, that kind of stuff is just awkward. Like if you're in Morningdale, there's literally hardly anybody in Morningdale at any point. Therefore, like, you can't buy anything if you run out of stuff. So you gotta, I've got to go here and waste my ass off and stuff like that. That's going to help the economy. It's going to help other factions. As I said, like, it won't give that much money to the outer territories because there's no real need to, but as a company you can now help yourself. If you're the company that has Morningdale, where you can say like, hey, go buy your house there, and you can use the trading post there, and we'll take the tax. So the company itself is benefiting itself because the tax is going to you. Socialism in it, but you know what I mean. So that is good. Let's face it. Like that's a good change. It makes sense. I'm surprised. I don't know. Am I surprised that wasn't in the game at first? Perhaps not really surprised, but it's interesting that they've changed that. So apart from the pirate alligator, have we touched on most of the news? I think that might be most of the news. This is Reddit. We're just going to have a quick look through Reddit then. I'm enjoying this meme where 12 feathers are the same weight as 5, it looks to be silver ingots. Unusual, but it is what it is. I guess the 0.1 kilograms because that's the lowest you can go. I don't think we'd necessarily want to see 0.01. What is the point of being able to access Faction Story when it costs 200 gold for one item? Yep, that seems a little bit expensive, but it is what it is. Server merges, off-world companies getting 15,000 gold, original companies keep territory. Yeah, we sort of already know this, but it's nice to see the image. Let's have a look at the image then. I'm not sure why that opened in thingy. So let's have a look at this. Will I keep my character? Yes. Will my... Also, this is if you're on the old server, right? The one that's getting closed down. Will I keep my company? Yes. Can my company still declare war on other companies? Players will receive a 72-hour notification when a server merge is going to happen. And then you can't declare war. And no, territories... on the new world will be what's interesting here. This number is different from what we've already seen, but we'll get back to that in a second. If your company is not of that world and you lose all your territories, any upgrades and you lose all your territories, any upgrades, and your company will be given 15,000 coin. 15,000 coin. I just would like to say, didn't we see a different number a second ago? Did we not just see? Now maybe this is my imagination. I swear to God we saw... Am I going crazy? Guys. Where's server merges? Where's server merges? I'm sorry, I'm such a dope. Where is the server merges? What? Why am I so blind? Here, did they not say... Here they say 50k coin. So a little bit unusual that we got a different amount. I also feel like... I sort of understand it, but if you claimed the territory... right from the... If imagine you had Morningdale, right? You paid 100 grand for it. You're going to get 15k. Be like, what? I paid 100 grand for that. So that's harsh. I think if you were the company that if you've had it from day one or near enough, I think you should basically get the full money from it. If you took it over from somebody, I think you should get the 15k. They probably can't differentiate, but that's what I firmly believe. Yeah, here they're talking about the difference in amounts. Not 100% sure why there's a difference in amount. Maybe one of them's right, one of them's wrong. Who knows which is which? We all agree with this. I'm just going to quickly go through Reddit and then I'll probably play some Outpost Rush. Unequipped gear in the inventory should not take damage. Yep, done. Who disagrees with that? Fools, no idea. Hopefully, oh, they say in the refining stations are actually showing the correct levels in the test realm. Good. What is this? Yet shouldn't cost you that much to repair your items. Definitely not while you're leveling as well. And Asmongold did a massive review. It's like 40 odd minutes. I'm not going to watch that. Maybe we will one day, but not on this stream. What a sexy guy there. I mean, ain't nobody gonna ditch that. This guy's been banned for killing somebody 10 times. I mean, you were glitching it. Not really bothered. World Guardian is level 55 from 60 and only has 1 million. I literally tried to go in it on the test server, but because I hadn't got the quest, I was like, oh, I can't check it. But that's good. Is there anything here that we need to talk about? I don't think so. What is this? This is promoted, so I'm not being paid for them, unfortunately. Imbue the grind with value. Okay, not really too flustered about this. I think that's pretty much all of the big news, unless anybody will maybe do some memes. Let's just go through these. So this, okay, right, okay. So the reducing I was just speaking about this. That doesn't seem to be enough to me. So let's have a quick look at this. This doesn't seem to be enough because it's literally the same stuff. Runestone is relatively difficult to get. One of those isn't that bad. It's a lot easier. I'll give it that. The required amount of corrupted Lodestone has been reduced from 10 to 2. That means the amount of corrupted portals you had to run. It's not it's just the value of them that I think is a bit of the problem. I don't know. Like, it depends on how you get the Genesis core, if they've reduced the stuff for that as well. So we'll have to wait and see. They obviously do need to reduce them. They need to put the expeditions back on the menus, because otherwise it's a little bit stupid. New world balancing, Great Axe and Great Axe users / AGS. We want the ability to close kiters while in heavy armor, not take as much damage from mages or ranged, and be able to out DPS healers just by left clicking. Okay, but everyone else gets cool asymmetrical ways to counter all this, right? Right. Yeah. This is a fair point. That I've got to say, it's really frustrating as an axe user for people just be able to run away. The problem here isn't the great axe user, and the problem here isn't the other people. It's the fact that the game doesn't allow you to outplay each other. Like, it's very difficult for great axe users to outplay them, because a lot of the time you just end up left clicking. I can do all my skills in the exact way that I would want to do them, and I still can't kill somebody, which is fine. Maybe it's a rock paper scissors thing. So yeah. This one's going to be interesting. Combining every world in my server's world wouldn't be enough to put us at the 2,000 player cap. That's going to be interesting. Everybody has a problem with the weapons at this point. I'm too afraid to ask. Everybody complaining about great axe staffs, muskets, bows, and hatches. Me, who plays sword and shield. I like turtles. True, I do like turtles. Corrupted components. I think that's pretty much it for now. So I think that's all of the news that has come out. There's what we should try and find is the data mine stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to find that. Let's have a quick look. This is my actual Reddit account here. So if anything dodgy comes up, well, just know that I was probably searching for something dodgy, wasn't I? Because that's what happens. Man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know. So yeah, but I want to have a look. Data mined weapons. Okay, we already know about these PvP arenas and stuff. Did I actually open that? I did open that. I want to have a look. I want to have a look at like more reasonable stuff past week. Hey, look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I don't, you know, in my own personal time, when the wife's not interested, man's got to entertain himself. Everybody knows. Oh, hey, Federico, hey. Terrain is a weird subject. I'll talk about that a bit more if you like, but thank you for watching those. Quite frankly, I burnt myself out a little bit doing those. I think I would have been better, you know, spreading out my videos rather than just pumping them out. So at the minute I'm making New World stuff, I'm just enjoying New World. I'm literally just doing what I enjoy. So, but thank you so much for watching those. That's funny. Do you play New World as well? I presume so. Otherwise it'd be weird that you're here. But let's just see if we can find out the PTR stuff. My thoughts on the upcoming patch. I mean, I'm not too interested in your thoughts, but I could be. Why is this? Where is this? Why? I should have got this before the stream started. In the data mindset, there was some really cool pictures of the desert zone. Something sands, I can't remember. Good luck with your new project. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Jumped on the Photoshop. I'm just seeing if I can find anything about the data mining. It's going to take me a little while, so just bear with me a second. And then I'm probably going to just play some Outpost Rush. But and then we'll just talk about some of what we've seen, which has been really interesting. I've got to say, overall, whilst I look for this, I think you know, we saw a lot of people complaining about New World, and I don't blame them. The game was broke. Like, you know, all the YouTubers were making games saying it's broke. I haven't quite watched Kira's new video, but I think it's a little bit more positive, if I'm honest. But I haven't quite watched it, so I could be completely wrong. But I think the game is actually like mostly sorted now. Yes, there are issues. Yes, the game obviously is made out of spaghetti. Hopefully they won't break everything. But all of the changes I'm seeing, relatively positive, I think. You do play New World, trying to understand if I should keep it or refund it, because I'm already... Oh, if you're playing another game, just play the other game. What other game are you playing, though? Yeah, I don't... If you're playing something else, then I think, you know, your heart is somewhere else, essentially. For me, New World is a great game. I actually feel like leveling up in New World isn't a very casual friendly experience. I did say it was casual friendly, but weirdly the end game is actually relatively casual because you don't have to grind that gear score out you can just do it once per day or what have you. It's a grind, sure, but it doesn't matter too much. You seem to tunnel vision. I mean, there's quite a lot of problems with the game. There were quite a lot of problems with the game. And let me just go back to full screen because I can't find this thing. We'll just wrap this up before I start playing some Outpost Rush. Let's face it, right? New World has a lot of problems, and and it actually falls into two main categories, right? You have, I want to say like coding. You have actual like bugs, exploits, the competency of the actual game, right? And then you have gameplay and mechanics and stuff like that. The one where the game was flat out broke, people not being able to play. There's some people who still can't play. Apparently they've been dead for like weeks. And if you look at those key things like perks not working, the exploits in wars, the lag and stuff like that, I can understand why it deserved a lot of the flack, sure. I think it deserved a little bit of leeway as well because new company making a new MMO. I don't think games like Ashes of Creation and any other new MMO that's going to come out is going to come out completely perfect and unpolished. I think there will be issues. So there were issues. Most of them have been fixed. Yes, there is a worry about the game still being built on the spaghetti and not having a great foundation. I think that's actually a reasonable concern. We'll see how they get along. It sounds like the game is definitely not client-side, so they've at least got a semi-decent foundation. Sounds like they could probably use with some quality control developers. Right, okay, sounds like that's something they could do with. But the bugginess and the lag and stuff like that, mostly okay. Mostly okay. And the people who had a problem with that, fine. I think you now have to admit that it's mostly okay. Not perfect, gold dupes, etc. Still not been great. But then, I think probably what Asmongold is probably talking about is the gameplay design. The best thing about New World for me is the combat, and the worst thing is probably the high watermark gear score. There's quite a few bad design choices. So we spoke about expeditions. The questing is crap, let's face it. The gear score, the high watermark gear score is stupid. It's a stupid grind, and I really don't like it, and I think it should be removed in an expansion. It's not the way I personally want to acquire gear. I don't also want to acquire gear by farming like a dungeon over and over and over and over to try and get a lucky drop. I think you need something in between. The gear score, it's awkward. It's awkward. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It's a little bit awkward. There's a few other problems that off the top of my head I'm struggling with right now, but like crafting is a bit of a slog, but I actually quite like that. The quests are crap. We literally just spoke about something how they're going to improve the quests, and they've essentially just said that they're crap, right? Because they are crap. The quests aren't good. I can see quite a few reasons to not like some of the game. I literally have no qualms on some people not liking some of the game. But for me, an MMO with this kind of combat is way more interesting than, say, something like Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft. And I'm sure a lot of the changes, some of the gameplay stuff is going to get better. They're not going to fix stuff like the high gear watermark stuff. I also wish they would just get rid of luck. Like, I have to say, one thing that is stupid, literally having gear sets that are like woodworking accumulation, right? Woodworking accumulation. Having this in the game, but then having no way, I literally cannot, as far as I know, unless I'm going completely crazy, I cannot manually sort my own gear. I literally can't put my woodworking set at the top. I literally cannot sort it. It's completely in, I can sort it by weight, gear score, and tier, right? But I can't sort it by any way that I want to sort it, right? The quest, I need to replay it for the main story. I probably will once this PTR goes live, right? But having so many different gear sets sort of semi-required, and then having no folders or way of sorting out your gear sets, dumb. Just flat out dumb. Literally, if you could just make a folder, would be better. Just a folder would be better than but not being able to manually sort them, put them in any order that I want, and keep them in that order. So I like having a bag that I can order. So stupid, right? What do you find bad about the questing? Sorry, maybe you already mentioned. No, it's not terrible. It's just one-dimensional. So when you're leveling, you basically have quests that you have the various ways to level up, and maybe you already know about this, Federico. I don't know how much you played or whatever. Obviously, you get your main quests and stuff like that. You get normal quests, right? And they fall into, well, to be fair, almost all the quests fall into this category. You essentially go and kill something, fine, or you go and pick up chests, or you go and kill something that drops something. I think that's it. There's literally 3 main ways of playing. You may have to go and kill a boss instead of killing 10 of something. And then you get your faction quests, which are essentially the exact same thing, but they don't give you as much XP, but they do give you faction bonuses. So the questing, not really that interesting. And then you get the town boards, which essentially fall into a few different categories, which I don't know if I can show you. These are go to the chests. You sometimes get go and kill something, like how alligators, or it's bring me something of XYZ gathering, right? There is no like wave quest. That's what they're going to introduce, so they are fixing it a little bit. There's no really like dynamic quest where it's like, oh, you go and do this and then the story sort of changes while you're there, and then you go somewhere here and there's another set of enemies that spawn. It's all like a little bit more fixed and stagnant, right? Whereas I don't think it's necessarily a problem. For me, it's not necessarily a problem. I also would like to say that the main story isn't told particularly well, because it's all told essentially just through a static quest giver. Whereas I think the game should at some point have cinematics. I think there should be some cinematics in the game to tell you the story, is what I would like. You've heard this concern, but surprisingly simple questing is a plus for me. I'm not that bothered by it. I don't play a game necessarily for the story. It didn't really matter to me. One part of the questing as well, which was a little bit flawed, was the fact that when you get from like level 30 to level 45-ish, the amount of XP, like your quests dry up. So you essentially have the town boards, and it gets a bit of a grindy struggle, right? It's not really an enjoyable experience. So, meh. The epic armor quest was legit to kill 12 times 20 at different locations over the map. Yeah, like, I don't necessarily mind it, right? But I don't think anybody would say the questing is good. That's the nicest thing I can say about it. It's not really been a problem for me personally. But yeah, it's been a bit meh. So I think what we'll do, I'm happy to keep talking about anything here, but I'm probably just going to play some Outpost Rush. If you're watching this back as a VOD, keep in mind that anything from this point on is we're going to descend into full streaming mode here. I may cut this off. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut this off. I'll have to wait and see. I'll talk just briefly though what I'm doing and why. And basically, as I said earlier at the very start of this stream, essentially a lot of the news comes out because it's an American company and I think they're on the west coast of America. All the news is basically coming out at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And quite frankly, by the time I've made a video in the morning at like 8 a.m. my time, several people like Damon Kim, they do a great job of giving you the news. And news that is not quick is slows. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not giving you the news in a timely fashion, a lot of you will have already seen it. Now, like yourself, Indy, I know you said you'd be interested to see what I had to say about it. Well, my solution to that was essentially to stream it, which is what I've done today. And I'm going to leave these up as a VOD. So if you, Indy, really wanted to watch a 40-minute video of me yapping about the news, it's actually 50 minutes, then, you know, you're more than welcome to. I will also, just in general, be doing more streaming. I'm just going to... I know it's a little bit weird because I've not really done this before, but Just as I'm finding it a little bit difficult to come up with, like, if I'm not doing news, I'm going to still do guides and I'm going to do some interesting videos. But I've decided I'm just going to try and stream probably like 5 days a week. So at the minute, I'm probably looking at, I don't know, let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. UK time, and then Saturday, Sunday in the afternoons about now. And yeah, if you want to watch, you can watch, and if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. So that's probably the end of us going through the main news. I'm still obviously going to stay and chat with you guys. It's not like I'm not staying. I'm going to play some Outpost Rush. We're just going to chill and relax. But if you're watching this as a VOD, I suspect the content here is probably more for live, if that makes sense. So your choice, do what you like. I might cut it off, I might not. We'll see. If I do cut it off, bye. If I don't, well, you can see, you can hear it. So I'm just going to queue up for Outpost Rush and just chill a little bit. I wanted to set up my different camera, right? But the different camera, I'm in. I literally thought I declined it then. The different camera just looked awful, so I'm not going to do that. But I might change it so that it's like a fixed depth. So if my face moves, it won't track me. But that's my plan. I'm a little bit relying on. Let's just make sure I've got the right weapons because I don't currently. I'm very anal about what weapon goes in what slot. A lens of a guild. I love your content. It's more accurate for me. Yeah, thanks, Spartan. I do play mostly solo. Like, it is what it is. It's not that I'm slagging off Damone in any way, shape, or form. He's great, as you said. It's just that, you know, his video already has 80,000 people watch it before I even wake up, right? And essentially, I can't compete with that. Not that it's a competition, but you know what I mean? Those 80,000 people aren't necessarily going to want to be told the same thing in the same way. Does that make sense? So my solution is to do it as a stream. We can actually interact, talk about the news and stuff like that. And I'm going to be streaming anyway more. So for me, it just sort of makes sense. So thank you, India. Have a nice night. 1 a.m. for you. I think my streams are going to get weird for you. Where are you based, India? Are you like West Coast America? I literally don't know where that is. But yeah, I think Indy is probably perfect Damone time and I'm perfect me time. But yeah, I'm possibly changing servers again, because I might be going with some people I met on Penglay. I still won't be like full on hardcore guild. The guild I'm in on this server, very, very competitive. It's hard to like get in the wars and stuff like that. You're on the West Coast. Oh, what time is it? Where is it? 1 a.m. Australia? It must be Australia. Right? I was gonna say, like, why are you up, Spartan? Yeah, I got there before you, Indy. I'm gonna say. But why are you up, Spartan, at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday? That's some interesting time. Is this like a battleground? Yeah. Sorry, I really need to put my sound on. I realize I'm literally not putting my own headphones on, so I can't hear anything. So I'm gonna get wrecked here. There's way too many of them and not enough of me. Oh, I'm completely just whiffing on that guy. What you want to do ideally is get on the healers, but they literally just out heal my damage. I'm literally going to go past him because a lot of the healers stand at the back. Okay, so you can see I'm completely outnumbered here because all my guys are at the back. So I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked. But I'm just going to charge in. I'm literally now just going to charge out. So, yeah, this Outpost Rush is basically a battleground. We're going to lose the mid. Like, I cannot hold it myself. And now I'm getting blasted. Let's see if I can at least save this guy. Yoink! Bump! Okay, they got too many of them. I'm going to get absolutely wrecked. We're completely outnumbered in the middle here. I'm going to die. There's literally no way I can survive here. I can maybe survive if I can just get over here, whack down the maelstrom, dodge a little bit out of it, give him the old... Yeah, I'm completely outnumbered. Let me get my headphones on wherever my headphones are. Let me turn on the in-game sounds as well. I just started playing because without thinking about it. I should probably have like background music on and stuff like that in future, but we're probably going to lose this. But Outpost Rush is basically an unranked 20v20 battleground. And yeah, it's fun. But not fun when it looks like you're going to get smashed. We have a lot of PvEers, I can tell that straight from the start. You basically want to own the 3 points, so Star, Sun, and Moon, or they have like Astra, Solar, and Luna are the actual names. Now, I can't hear anything, and I've got my headphones on. So, this is interesting. I'm going to do an ability. Tell me if it's too loud. Oh, it went a bit loud, but it should probably be okay. So, they've not pushed to here yet. And we got one guy taking star, but I don't think it's going to do us any good. Oh, this guy's already coming in. Well, I reckon we can possibly kill him. Oh, I tried to swap weapons there, but it didn't work. Can I? I can't get him back. He's taking a potion. Oh, I literally missed everything on him. Seems okay, very low. I quite like it quite low. I find, but maybe I needs to be a little higher. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to get the balance right. I haven't played in about 4 days. Is Diablo? Diablo? You mean the big giant monster thing? Yeah, it's still. I literally got wrecked by one of them the other day. There's 3 of those guys right there. Can I? That guy is nearly dead. Oh, but I'm not going to be able to kill him. But I am going to just keep swinging away on him. Oh, die! Okay, that is exactly what I wanted to do. I'm going to just jump down the back. To be honest, it's low to the point where it's barely audible. Oh, too. That's too low. See, yeah, we're on the same page. It needs to be low, but not too low. I'll turn it up in a minute. I have like what's it called? A Go XLR. So I've just turned it up a little bit in everywhere, basically. Yeah, I'll do an ability. You let me know if it's okay. No, I can already see that was too low. How do I turn this up? Let me turn it up here. We refer to that as someone does Diablo. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what its proper name is, but I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant by Diablo. I'm not really concentrating very well. Oh, somehow we have more points in this game, and I think it's because they overextended. But if all of us can get in and get on this point, we might actually take mid, which I have to say would be very interesting. Whoa! I'll just leave him. I'm not going to chase him. He is going to chase him. Oh, oh, come on, Jay. At least attack. There we go. There we go. Get deaded. Get deaded. So I've turned it up a little bit. I mean, I think it doesn't, if I'm honest, it doesn't sound that much louder. Oh, he's got his buddy berserk. Oh, can I stop him? No, too late, too late. Now, we're going to overextend here. If you run into all of them, you're going to die. Like, don't overextend. Yeah, I'm going to type that. I'm going to say, don't overextend into... Ah, no. Okay, I'm not going to type that because I failed, but I was trying to type that. I don't know why it is so quiet. I've literally turned it up everywhere. Okay, that was completely... Oh, I hit that guy. Can I kill the guy who's injured? Oh, just going to keep swinging away on that guy. Fine. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think we should overextend, as I said. So I'm not going to overextend. But, yeah, there you go. Federico, did you say what other game you've been playing at the moment? I'm actually genuinely curious. Is it an MMO or you just playing something completely different? I have Football Manager in my head, but I don't know why. That could be the case. Whoa, this guy's coming straight in. Okay. They've come in the back here. I didn't notice. Let's actually swap weapons if I can. Give him the old Hevo. He's got triple stun there. I'd like to just knock that guy away from my healer. I've got a thing on my weapon called Clear Out, which absolutely knocks people flying, which I've got to say is great fun for knocking people off ledges. No idea how that attack missed him. So he's going to escape, but it is what it is. Oh, we've still got one guy in the middle here. Let's see if I think they're going to start coming in at this, so I'm going to give them the old stun. And then just give them the old whack. Just whack this guy. I'm just whacking this guy to death with a big bloody hammer. You are playing Diablo, okay. I didn't realise. Sorry if you did say I just confused things. There's quite a few of them outside. If they all ran in, they'd have a much better chance. Got Logic in the game. He's thought he was playing chess these days. That guy literally just got absolutely wrecked. I think I could probably heal him. Yeah, you can't. I'm beautiful. Oh, okay. Okay, how about this? Have you thought about not coming in? We're just gonna kill him. That's fun. I could do with a heal. I was gonna say I could definitely do with a heal. I really should be playing the live staff myself if I'm honest, but I'm not quite sure how we've not quite fully got Moon, but there you go. I really need to play Diablo. I've got to say, like, I have never. This guy is he gonna? Is he? Looks like he's trying to come in. Is he coming in? Hi. He like ran in and then ran out. What a coward! Coward. I like just shouting to people in game. Well, okay, here comes this guy. He's gonna get old. Completely botch that. But let's just knock him flying. Oh, Logic here. He's dead. Unfortunately. Oh, these are some resources. I'm just going to pick these up, see what it is. Oh, it's some hey, mate! What did I do to you? Okay, they're all coming in, so this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. We are going to get outnumbered. We already are outnumbered, but I'm just going to try and get in on the back line, the healers. If you can CC the healers, you've got a bit more of a better chance, but I'm going to die because I'm dead. But, you know, CC on the healers. CC on the healers is the play. I'm a bit snotty today, so I'll probably try and aim for generally like a 2-hour stream, 3 hours. Probably do 3 hours, right? But with my nose being the way, well, it's not really my nose, it's my throat. But you know, I had a cold. I will just type Baron soon. I like calling the Baroness Baron because of League of Legends, but also it's way shorter than Baroness. I also feel like they did that on purpose, but maybe they didn't. Now, the problem here is if we're getting wiped at mid, we're then going to either push mid and hold mid whilst they get Baron, or they're going to get mid and Baron. And I'm not great. I don't think either's great for us. So we'll see how that goes. I do like me some Outpost Rush. I would love just a little bit more variety. I think I would love to see like a 10v10 something. We are actually going to hold mid, I think. You only play 2 hours of New World, it feels good to me. Oh, the combat in New World. I think New World combat feels great. I have to say, like, I think that I thought I had my armor out, didn't realize, but it's okay. I'm going to, I CC this guy. Can I knock him flying? I can. I've literally just knocked him away, though. That's not really where I wanted to go, but I'm going to try and block his escape. I'm saying his, could be a woman, no idea. Oh, I did get that. Can I drag him back? Yes, I can. That drag does stop them from doing the. How are you not dead? Mate, I was gonna say, how are you not dead? So we need to go Baron. We need to go Baron. Baron. We're probably gonna lose Baron, but we need to go Baron. For those of you who don't know, Baron it's whoever gets the last hit on Baron, and it stops your points, so you don't get any points if the opposing team gets Baron. So there's already 3 of them here. How many do we have? They're chasing these guys. I'm going to go in on the back here. And the problem is I don't really want to try fight at Baron, not outside. Okay. Oh, that one guy's... They actually don't have that many people. They don't have that many people here either. Oh, I lied. I definitely lied. I definitely lied. It's just got me a bit of a problem. I got me a bit of a problem here. I'm hoping my team's going to bail me out here. I'm trying to swap weapons, but the game is just not swapping weapons. I'm going to just knock him flying. That's great. That's great. Can I heal? What are you doing? What? I'm literally not doing anything because I'm watching these guys. I'm going to have to go into the Baron because they may be killing it. Okay. Okay. Could you please, like, go away? In. Yeah, the fight and the simple dialogues and quests were attractive for me. It's weird seeing simple quests being a positive, but, you know, I understand. I'm going to just do this. And I actually may kill one of them at least. That's okay. It's okay. Still time. Get in Baron. your faction isn't going to matter too much. Your first faction, right, you can swap instantly if you wanted to. It is better to pick the correct faction, right? But for example, I picked purple because purple's my favorite color. However, the server I was almost dominated by purple, therefore I switched to green. And you can do that like straight away, so don't stress about it too much. Just try and pick a faction that's reasonably balanced. Having 3 points doesn't score us any points if we lose Baron. I just realised you can't see the chat. I normally have it so you can see the chat, but I'm in the way today. I'm in the way. Like, I do think there's not that much. Yep, that's not great. Okay, so I've just told them to hold mid. They're all gonna run. Okay, I actually don't know if they will all rush mid. They may split up. They're going to Astra. Yeah, Astra's fine. We're not asked. Not too fussed about that. The simple dialogue, I don't know. I don't mind the simple dialogue, really. Oh, let's see if I can go and save this guy. We saved him. That guy that we're going out, I don't really agree with going out. That guy is literally going ham. Let's just go ham as well. Can I kill this guy? Can I get a last hit on this guy? Is he not going to go down? He is going to go down. Let's see if I can drag that guy to me. Get away from my friend. There. That's okay. That's okay. I saw somewhere the faction you choose influence. Let me answer that in a second. I don't know if we want to. I don't really want to overextend. I'm gonna go back to mid. I'm gonna point mid. So I saw somewhere that the faction you choose influence the end game. So it does, in theory, influence the aesthetics, but you don't really wear it very much. So I mean, I wouldn't even worry about it. Like. I don't think the aesthetics are all that important myself. If you are super into the aesthetics, fair enough. But because you can't transmog the gear anyway, it almost doesn't matter. So yeah, and apparently it doesn't. It's apparently slightly impacts the stats, but I've literally never seen that either. Basically, your faction doesn't matter apart from. They say wants moon. Guys, mid. Too many coming, I think. I really like the quest early on. Just didn't like how repetitive they are. Yeah, I sort of feel like they should just speed up the leveling, right? There's way too many going mid. I won't be able to hold that. But we should clear out Moon. Okay, if we clear out Moon, we should be okay. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff, I did a lot of the quest to like level 35, and then I just did the town board missions, even like buying some of the stuff. And to be fair, that was actually sort of enjoyable because I wanted to up my gathering and crafting anyway. It wasn't really a problem for me. Could I say hello to my little friend? The stun into the kill this guy. God, the movement does sort of do my nut in a little bit. I will come from a very repetitive game. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, I killed him. That's fine. Don't only stay moon. Sorry, I'm just telling them to only keep a small amount of moon. Why do we have quite a few PvEs over here getting some Azoth? I'm not really 100% sure what they're doing, but it is what it is. I always say it is what it is, only to discover that it is what it is. There's apparently a meme because there's a guy who goes, "It is what it is." And all of his friends go, it is what it is. I'm just going to charge straight in, not bother. Let's knock you guys back. Gonna then do a charge around the back, dodge, dodge, dodge. See if I can get to any healers. Are there any healers on the back line? There are a couple of healers on the back line, but I can't necessarily get there because I'm getting absolutely wrecked. I'm gonna put up some blocks. I may even try and take a potion here. Gonna take that potion. Then I'm gonna take a regen potion. Then I'm gonna block. Then I'm gonna stun. Then I'm gonna absolutely knock you back to the gate. Oh my god, what's that? Diablo. That is the Diablo. That is the Diablo. He's on our side, this one, though. I'm really not paying enough attention. Let's just see if I can do some damage to this guy. Can I drag him back? He's stuck here. Let's kill him. We got him killed. We're actually doing okay. We've got mid. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to run down. I'm literally just going to charge these guys if this guy would get out of my way. I like his methodology. We both had the same plan. Let's see if I can dodge him. Let's see if I can gravity well them. He's dead before I get there. I'm also going to die. Let's see if I can just, survive. Can I survive? I don't know. So basically, so I wasn't slagging them out. Oh, I'm going to eat some food. Have I died? Seriously, I don't think I've even died this game. Where am I in the list? I'm 16. I'm not doing particularly well, but considering I'm not really paying attention, I do have some food, but I can't eat it. Basically, there's some PvE on this. If you get some Azoth, then you can summon monsters. You can also build up the gates and stuff like that, I think. So I'm going to see if I can buy... well, that's the summoning stone. I do not have any Azoth. I must have died and not realised, because I thought I picked some up. Obviously, I did not. It feels like the quest was a great break from the grind in other emeralds. Repetitive quests here feel like a grind. Yeah, I do think the questing is too grindy. It's not so bad if you mix it up with the other stuff, but that's not saying it's good. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say it's good. in no way, shape, or form am I calling it good. I'm just gonna completely keep... Why am I the only one forward? So, oh, they've got a big monster, okay, and we're trying to kill him. Just steal that kill, not a problem. Have I died? I'm not even sure I've died. NPC kill. Oh, I've died 3 times. Well, not paid attention to that. Madman, he looks like he's going to die. Not going to chase him. Whoa, we got some stuff on the back line. Oh, that guy's surely going to go down right now. I'm going to... Oh, he ran away. The little dirty man. I don't know why I'm calling him dirty. So we are overrunning these. The next point of contention will be the next Baron, basically. It's that tanks are generally a good thing to try and just get on the back line. But then they got a rapier, and the rapier absolutely destroys me. See, look, I've got the axe out, but it's telling me I've got the hammer out. This is a perfect example. So I need to swap to the hammer, even though I already had the hammer out, apparently. I don't want you to escape the Diablo. How did the flippity flop? I'm not letting this guy get away. Did he just get in? I literally didn't see him. Oh, I missed that. That was my own fault. I missed that. Our Diablo's been very aggressive here. And I do like him, not going to lie. He's trying to block down the door. By the way, often they just don't put a door up on the other side. So I'm just going to check the back. I know they're going to be in now. But I want to just see if I can catch them from behind. The problem with trying to catch them from behind is often you just get overwhelmed. Okay, we're in. There was no harm. I could have probably gone chasing after that one guy. Okay, let's see if I can... I don't think I got him there. But I tried. Yeah, so the thing that got me from level 30 to 45 was basically the town quests. And that made it feel a lot less grindy to me because I hadn't been doing that leveling up. So I do want to charge in here. Then I want to see if I can pull him back. Then see if I can stun him. And he's already dead before I even get there, which is fine. But we're just going to push them back. How are we so low on points? Are they going after our star? We're literally overextended. Did we not take star yet? No, we've not taken star yet. We're going to have to kill the next Baron. We're actually dominating them, but we're not dominating them score-wise. So, if you extend, we should go Baron 46 to spawn. Let's just tell them we should go to Baroon. If we get Baron, we win. So I do apologise. Yeah, so I'm actually built as a tank. One of the classic combinations right now is the Great Axe and Warhammer. Mainly because I was getting into wars doing this. Quite frankly, I'm not even getting into wars in the guild that I'm in, so the only thing I'm probably going to do is try and level up the hatchet. I wish that you leveled up weapons during the war, but that doesn't appear to be a thing. Whoa. They have 3 of them on wall at Baron. 3 on wall at Baron. I do not know how you get up there. I don't feel like you can climb. I literally don't know how they've done that. Oh, they're getting wrecked by Baron. Baron is wrecking them. This the rapier absolutely wrecks me. I do not know how to beat it either. It just like destroys me. I like the fact that Baron just absolutely annihilated them. I'm just going to attack Baron. Oh, okay, okay. Come back. Come back, my friend. Say hello to my little CC axe. You can tell he's a heavy armor guy, just chilling, healing. But I'm going to try and CC him. Like, oh, I completely missed that. That's not a problem. I literally cannot get him. Because I'm being slowed like an idiot and I'm not pressing the right buttons. I'm not very good at the game. I never said I was very good at the game, by the way, just to clarify. Let's see if I can get my little... I almost said My Little Pony. That didn't make sense. Let's see if I can CC these guys and we should get them. Okay, we should get this guy. Although he is built like a brick house. They do way more damage to me than I do to them. I always feel like that's the case. Whee! Yep. Come back! Ah, oh, I missed. That's not going to get him in range, I don't think. Nah. I play Hatchet Axe, but my build is all DPS, not tanky at all. But to be fair, I have 0 skill, so I don't know what that... I'm not necessarily skillful in any way, shape, or form either, to be fair. I am just hoping one of these guys is going to heal me. Do we have an enemy in here? Or we still have an enemy in here? Okay, we should actually kill this guy. Okay. I'm going to just take a rejuvenation potion because I ain't getting healed. Okay, okay, okay. If we take Baron, we win. It's it's the first to 1,000 points. Guy's like, hey, yo, why are you not all at Moon? It's like, mate, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win because we're gonna be at Baron. We're taking the Baroon. We can literally just now hold mid and win. It's not a problem. I want to try Hatchet just because I'm strength built, so I should level up Hatchet. But I can't, I don't know. Leveling up weapons isn't fun. I never spoke about that before, but I just do not find leveling up a weapon a fun experience. It's I understand why it's in the game, but I don't like it. I feel like they should speed it up at least speed it up. At least speed it up. They're all going to Moon, but I'm just going to try and hold mid. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, if I could level up my hatchet in PvP, I could actually have fun whilst doing it, but I don't know if anybody finds just hitting monsters fun, just repeatedly. Like, I should go into a dungeon as a DPS with my hatchet and just wreck it. Like, I need to do Amreen, but it doesn't sound like a fun experience to me. This is GG, by the way. So it's the first 1,000 points, and their score is locked because we got the Baron. Apparently, that also gives us a debuff, that 2-minute thing. I literally can't mouse over it, but I think that's the enemy guy. Is that going to drag me into him? I don't know. I think that's an enemy one. Is it? It don't matter. It don't matter. He's not even going to kill me. I might as well just go out and have a bit of fun. It's game over. It's GG. It's GG. It's GG. It's GG. Let's see if I can at least kill some of these guys. Nope. Like, I'm just literally going to charge it. Oh, charge getting blocked by your own enemy guy is an absolute massive annoyance. Let's see if I can... Am I going to die? Hatchet is awesome in PvE. I had serious healing up in PvP. I need serious... Yeah. I think Hatchet, if you're like a full tanky build, might be fine. I'm really hoping we're going to win this game before I die. Yeah, it's not that I don't enjoy it in PvE. It's just I don't want to spend my time just doing that. Oh, we actually got the full-on amount of gold there. 360, 250 Azeroth. That's pretty damn decent. 13's not bad for me. I wonder if it shows you how much damage I took. Does it show you how much damage I took? No. No, it does not. No. It does not show you how much damage I took. So, there you have it. There you have it. Bum, 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 bum. So, yeah, that was fun. I get some gold there. I'm on 25k, guys. I'm a bit rich now. So this apparently can increase your watermark score. So let's see what I'm going to get. Loot boxes. Oh, I'm on 588 on the hat. I think that is an improvement. I've not really been keeping track as much the same way as I have in the past. But that is a purple strength dexterity weapon. Not sure what weapon uses strength and dexterity. Spear? Maybe? Maybe. Spear? Spear. Nice. Sword and shield. I literally didn't realize that sword and shield scaled off dexterity as well. Also, I cannot say dexterity. I'm just saying it quickly in the hope that nobody realizes. It was light anyway. Light armor anyway. What am I doing? Decent fun game there though. I'm not sure why the sword scales off dex. I don't really understand that one. I mean, it could easily just be strength. Maybe they didn't want to make it OP because if you build strength, you don't want to like tanky boy doing a lot of damage. Perhaps. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. I'm a little bit curious if I can do something here, and I think this is probably going to break it. Yeah, did not do what I wanted it. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, that did not do what I expected it to do. Okay, it is what it is. I gotta stop saying it is what it is, but it is what it is. I really need to know the origin of that meme. Like, why is that guy even saying that? Outpost Rush. So a lot of people say it needs to be cross-realm, and it's hard to disagree at this point. Quite frankly, like, I like the idea of knowing the people in your server and having to like compete against them. I love that idea, and I hate the fact that WoW removed it. But on the other hand, there are literally people who cannot play Outpost Rush because there's not enough people on their server. So I think at this point, cross-realm is inevitable. I'd be surprised if they keep it. I don't think we'll ever see like cross-realm dungeons and stuff like that. I don't think that'll be anytime soon. But cross-realm Outpost Rush, I could definitely see, because at some point the game's like, if you leave the game as it is right now, there won't be enough people to play Outpost Rush in 2-3 months. Obviously, the game's going to need updates and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, why is the audio so low? Han, so low. Let me try an ability. I've got like an audio line that tells me how loud something is, and this is one of the loudest effects. You should just be able to hear that. It should be a bit quiet, but you should be able to hear it. But maybe I should pump up the music. I would sort of wish you could have a preset, so I could have one for streaming and then one for non-streaming. Like, what if I whack up the music? Oh, that is louder, but I can tell that it's barely audible. I literally don't know how to make that louder. It's 1 second. Whoa, sorry. No, the abilities might be too loud in a minute, so just bear with me. I'll do a test off stream and just play around with it for a bit, but for now we're just stuck with what we're stuck with. But yeah, so just to let you know, as I said at the start of the stream, thank you, by the way, for watching. I do really appreciate it, guys, by the way. I really do. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Jason. By the way, great name, Jason. Sorry if this is loud. It's well loud in my ears. I think that might be okay. I do appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you very much. I will be streaming a lot more, so if you want to see some more streams, do subscribe. And when there's news, I'll do the same thing. I'll do the start where there's like, hey, there's been some news, and then other times it'll just be, today we're going to craft some chests, or something like that. Jason is a great name, partly because it's my name, but partly because it's a great name. So, by the way, I wouldn't recommend wearing your shield if you're not wearing your shield, but because my shield, I'm heavy armor with or without the shield, it literally doesn't matter. I don't gain anything and I don't lose anything by removing it, so I'm completely okay to not have it in, basically, to not have to have it equipped, I should say. Injada! I am the opposite side right now. But, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. It's nearly time for my daughter to get up. Inshallah! I really want to know what they're saying. And what does it mean? Are they saying the name of the ability? I literally don't know. My goal, and I'm not doing it very well recently, is I want to get in here, and I want to get in there first so that I can see the doorway. So what I like to do is, if I do that, then we're already in. Then I do that, fine. I've got my speakers on, which is creating a bit of feedback for me. And then I'm just gonna stand in these guys' way. And then what I want to do here is throw up another one of those at the doorway to stop them coming in a bit more. Oh, let's try and attack this guy on the far left here. This mad whatever, he's going to jump off, that's fine. Before he jumps off, can I stop him? No, I cannot stop him, I almost fell off. Fine. Do a bit of this on the old doorway. Let's stun him. Can I knock him back? No, I cannot. I tried though. Where's this guy going? How much damage am I doing to him? He doesn't look like he's in heavy. He's getting absolutely like... The audio is fine now. Cool. Thank you. It's just a bit... I don't know why. I didn't think to sort it before I started. That's how smart I am, you know. And I didn't even have my headphones on when I started. So, you know, you can see how it goes. No, I have some speakers, right? And I actually normally just listen to stuff like that because I'm always sick of wearing my headphones. So what happens here right now is we're all going to overextend and they're going to take mid. Right? That's what's actually going to happen. Come back, you little sod. Oh, how did he get out of my bloody way? Oh, you little... You little sod. Okay. Okay. You want some? You want some? You got no fans. Now, I'm the one who's overextended. Having said that we will overextend, I decided to be the one who would overextend. But that's okay. Sometimes you have an accident. And that is okay. I want to just send this guy flying. Oh, he did not go flying the way that I wanted him to go flying, I'm not going to lie. I really wanted him to go. Oh, let's see if I can... No, I'm trying to change weapons there, game. What I want, ideally, is the healing, rather than this guy. So I'm going to stun that guy. And then I'm going to... No, now I'm just messing up and pressing the wrong button. Not good. I don't really want to get involved, if I'm honest, when we're a little bit outnumbered. I should have gone for the healer and I was messing up. It is what it is. Mistakes were made. That guy's bald. Thought it was Asmongold. 5 people sitting atop a rock shooting into home fort. It feels like people are... I don't know why you would try and abuse Outpost Rush. It's not ranked or anything, and the rewards for winning aren't that high. Like, I mean, just have fun. It's fun. Have fun. The game, it's supposed to be fun. We're not going to let this guy kill our guy, are we? Come on. Come on. Come on, mate. I've got to CC the healer. Missed him. That's okay. I'm going to still try and get him. I'm going to smash this healer's face in. They're literally outnumbering us middle. We're getting attacked from behind. This mad guy, what a legend. I need to throw some CC at the doorway, honestly. That guy I really don't want to exist anymore. But he is, and also using pot, I feel like the game should just give you, it should either give you potions for free, like rather than the Azoth, or it should just ban potions. I don't want to be spending money for a chill game. Do you know what I mean? Like, either just they should just let you use just the ones in the arena, and they should ban normal ones, because otherwise I think it's just a bit like, it's just a bit stupid. I think, really. Where's this guy going? You're a little bit outnumbered there, I think, mate. Just trying to get in on the back there. I think we're a little bit outnumbered, I'm not going to lie. I do think we're a bit outnumbered in the middle here. Oh, go on. You can mez him. I'll try and... We're literally just losing mid. It seems to be that people over the past couple of decades have started to tie their self-worth to how they do. I don't mind if it's a ranked game. You know, you can try in a ranked game. Use all the potions, consumables, whatever you want. But just in a fun game, like, I mean, it doesn't matter. I literally don't matter if I finish last or first. Like, is anybody bothered? Why is my weapon not switching? Okay, I don't know how to break this to you guys, but we're going to lose this battle. It's a very simplistic number-based game at the minute. Let's just do that. Let's just knock them all flying. They've got healers. We don't have healers. I'm going to get in the back on this guy. Just start hitting him for whatever reason. I guess I had nothing left. I had nothing left to give. I gave it my all, and I could not find anything. I could not find anything, anything, ding, 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 boom. There's a streamer I watch. He does a few different games. I think I can't remember the name of it. It's something like SNTR, right? And his thumbnails for his streams, he has the word live in them when he's live, and then takes it off when he's finished. Which a bit of me is like, that's genius. On the other hand, I want people to sort of know they're clicking a live stream before they click a live stream. So I think I'm going to leave it on. But a really interesting concept. Okay, we need to let them overextend like we did, and then kill them. Right, so I need to... Through the fog, I completely missed him. Ran into a rock. Okay, great play, Jay. Great play overall. Sometimes when we're in a war, I make like a completely stupid mistake, and then I'm like, and then company leader's like, yo guys, let's do this, this, this. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do that. I'm trying to have to pretend I'm not some sort of idiot who can actually play the game. The rapier, I honestly think the rapier is the sleeper weapon. I think it's really good. I know that's slightly controversial, but I just think it's a really good weapon. I think the damage and stuff like that is pretty damn... I don't know why I knocked him further away, but... Okay, okay. It's not gone well for me. Oh, okay. Nitty there with the play. See, now that what you want is if they overextend past their walls, then you outnumber them as well, and then you can start taking the middle, right? I'm actually just going to go straight in for the healers. I'm straight in on this healer. Just going to give him a bit of damage. Then I'm going to CC them right here. I'm actually going to run around him if I can. I can't because I'm stuck. The rapier just does my head in. It's like he knows I hate it. Then I want to drag him back, if you'll be so kind as to come back. I do think the rapier is super strong. I know people are probably going to think I'm weird, but I think it's great. Annoying, but great. Didn't really do anything that I wanted it to. I completely whiffed everything there because I was just trying to have a look. I could really drag that guy back to me. Here, this is the rapier guy. Can I stop him from running out? Maybe. Can we kill him? I don't know. Yes, he goes down. Gee, now they've got a diablo. They've got the diablo. They've got the diablo. That's okay. I'm just going to run away because I don't want to dive. Okay, we might as well just take the diablo. Okay, let's just take the... I'm just going to hit the diablo. I'm just going to hit the diablo. I'm not bothered about it. If I die, I die. But this diablo could literally just win them the game. I think it's corrupted, so my hammer's not doing that much damage to it. I'm just going to keep hitting it. Baron. Oh, we got Baron. Shall we kill the Baron? We got Baron. Okay, I'm still going to try and just kill this thing. I'm going to drop some CCs on the thing. But I've moved out the heals, so I could do with moving back into the heals. Do I go to Baron? I always complain about people not going to Baron, so I'm going to go to Baron. If we lose mid, we lose mid. It is what it is. It is what it is. I may have to do that every time I say it. Because it is what it is. So we're going to get outnumbered at Baron. What happens here, I may have mentioned before, we are at mid. So we don't think to go to Baron. We actually have a guy at Baron. It's literally just one guy trying to solo it. What a legend. It's two guys now. What a legend. I'm going to get in on this. Heal me, baby. Feed me, Seymour. The key thing is to just make sure... Basically, this works on whoever last hits it gets the reward, right? So if all the red runs in and finish it off, they're fighting outside. Which is fine. You can mark the enemies, by the way. Look, I've marked him. I've marked Baroness Hayne. Now they're coming in, so I'm actually going to disengage, just briefly. Give him the old... Okay, that's not gone well for me. This man's using an arrow. What a bold man. He literally just... killed somebody. Ran in and killed somebody. What a legend. We should take Baron now, though. But it is the last hit, so I'm going to just keep hitting Baron. It looks like we're going to get him down, but actually saying that, as I said, the last hit is dangerous. If we... Get off me. Get off me. As a tank, I should probably just be in the thick of things. Get off me, mate. Try and keep their tanks away from our tanks. One guy's made it in. One guy has made it in. Come back. Come back to me, you little sod. Oh, he's literally getting away from me. No, we need to kill them. It's last hit. Okay. Okay, this guy's attacking me, which is unfortunate for me. Staying alive, unfortunately. I'm doing everything I can to... Very tense moment in my life. I feel like you're going to die there, my friend, because you're chasing one guy dying for no real reason. Okay, you're backing them out. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's last hit, it's last hit. Okay, okay, this is... no, it's this guy. He just wrecks my day. I think the key thing against the rapier, I think, is to block. Cool. That was too close for comfort. Let's not lie. I think blocking is the key thing. They just do so much damage. You block and then you CC them and then they die. Unless they're heavy armor as well, obviously. Then you... I don't know. Heavy armor rapier sounds really fascinatingly annoying. Which maybe I should try. I don't know, this guy just survives. That's why he survives. He's like fire staff and he just rolled away from everybody. But that was quite close. So it's the last hit. Whoever gets the last hit on Baron dies. At one point it was like, it got so low that it was like, really, I need to just try to do it. Yeah, I think CC on... I don't know how that did not work, because I tried it. Okay, I really didn't want him to run away. Okay, we should go to mid now, ideally. Tensions are building. Temperature... something is building. Why, if they on the... I'm gonna say, why are they on our side of this, and why are we just letting them in? Oh, this guy. Oh, what? How did that miss? Mate, I will... If you get away from us, I'm gonna cry. Wait, what side are we on? How? Okay. It's like, how is he doing this to me? I'm not even sure which side I'm on. It don't really matter. I just know I need to hold the points. Okay, there's way too many of us in here. Not really a problem. Oh, this guy. Hi. Give him the old CC. He's probably going to go down in a minute. Let's trap him in the middle. Body block him. Body block his ass. Man. Got it. I don't really like the idea of just charging. I like this guy's literally rocking the sword and shield on his own. Oh, he's that guy is paladin build 101 right there. Are we going to push on to mid? Do you want it? We're going to get flanked. I ain't got any ranged. Mate, everybody else is back at Sun. Mate, let's go back. For God's sake. Whoa. No, why are you going in? Man, they're giving it a good go. Literally think we should back off though, if I'm honest. Don't really agree with the whole fighting there. Let's see if I can save these guys with the old gravity well. Okay, that didn't work very well. That guy's pumping it out there. I'm going to stand behind him. Give him the old boom. Okay. Oh, I actually might die. Oh, no. Get away from me. Weep. I didn't really agree with that. We were outnumbered. If we weren't all going to chase, then we were drastically outnumbered. Let's throw that old gravity well straight at the doorway. Let's get up and have a peer around. Boom, boom. I want to try a different build. Boom, boom. Hey, stop shooting me. Stop shooting me. Where's he even shooting me from? Oh, which guy's shooting me? Oh, it's that guy up there. Oh, I've actually got two of them shooting at me. Literally nearly died. I cannot give them the satisfaction, so I'm gonna have to like man, I don't know who says they don't do enough damage, but man, that was a lot of damage. Boop. Like, I got hit like 4 times and I was dead. To be fair, that is quite a lot. I might just go and try and kill that guy. Oh no, it don't make any sense. I do not know how some of that missed. Woo, woo. I don't know how that one hit me. I don't know how they predicted I was going to go that way, to be fair. I'm so snotty today, I do apologise. I was going to say I sound better than this normally, but I'm actually not sure that's true. Is that a trap you get from the musket? So this should be another victory unless we balls it up, which, considering I'm being an idiot, we may do. I could do with somebody healing me. Okay, there's one guy going star. I don't know that I've not really got full health. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here. I was gonna chase, but then I realized I think we've got 2 people at star, so it's not really a problem. There's no real reason for me to go. Whoa, hey. You little sod. Get deaded, mate. I know there's like loads of us on you, but you know, get deaded. Get deaded. Facts are facts. Oh, this guy's just running away in an interesting direction. I'm not... Who's shooting at me? And here I am. Here in the undergrowth of... Oh god, I need to go help that guy. Of Outpost Rush lies... I'm not gonna... lies J Oddity trying to find the enemy and kill them. A little known thing about the lesser known J Oddity is that he's actually pretty bad at video games. How did that miss? Honestly, I swear to God. Oh, I'm gonna die, but at least I might kill this guy. Die. Could you please? Could you please? Literally the wrong button. I did not mean to swap weapons. Just wanted to slow that guy down. Not that I'm actually going to do anything because I'm all out of abilities, and I don't need to break this to you guys. I'm not that good at maths, but that scene there with so many red in comparison to my blue, not great. However, he is tanky as balls, so I will give him that. Okay, just the old little dodge. Oh, jumped over yours. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, have a gravity well. Oh, have the stun. Why are you wearing a shield? Yeah, Journey Life. I did mention I'm heavy armor no matter what, so it literally doesn't matter. It's not a plus or a minus. I did say that if you are, if you're not heavy armor, then you should take it off. Normally I play. Oh, that was very simultaneous. Normally I play sword and shield, but not in PvP because it's boring. Let's just see if I can give that guy a little bit of a help. I think he's probably going to die. But yeah, I'm full on heavy anyway. Heavy armor. Oh, I did not get my block out in time. I'm trying to see if I can help this guy. Oh no, I appreciate it. That it's a good question. That guy is literally not dying. That is sort of funny. Let's see if I can also CC this guy and we can actually kill him now. Knocked him flying. Can I give him the old... Yeah, we can. Give him the old CC. These tanks are so annoying. I say that, playing as a tank. But tanks are so annoying. Okay, we're going to give... This guy's coming in. I don't... He's very, very bold, just running in. But he's my rapier guy who I really dislike, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can actually charge in here. I don't know if I want to or not. But yeah, I'll show you my, like, with or without it. I don't think I'll be able to swap it, but... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, there's a guy right here, is there? Literally couldn't see him. Come back! Don't think you're getting away from me, you little sod. I should swap to my other weapon, but probably no point. Oh, you little git! Ah, his stun doesn't got out. Yeah, I'm heavy armor anyway, so that's all it is. Oh, bye! Thanks for watching, Federico. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for tuning in. As I said, I'm going to be streaming a lot more, so if it's something you're interested in, then, you know, subscribe if you're not already. Or just watch. Or don't. It's your choice. Love you anyway. Goodbye. No, this guy should die here. If I can, just put... Oh, I did that, not pulling back. Not going to lie, I don't know that didn't pull him back. They appear to want to come in. Love you. Goodbye. Have a nice day. I'm just going to, you know, jump in. Oh! Hi! Goodbye. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm literally stuck. Oh, kapow! Ah, there, let me in. We are getting a little bit knackered on the back line. Who is the healer? Are you the healer? Are you? Oh, you're the healer. Are you? Yeah, come back. I just remove potions in Outpost Rush that aren't the ones that are in the game. Like, there's literally no point. I don't want to spend money to play it to have fun. I'm not necessarily even trying to kill this guy, I'm just trying to annoy him. It's GG anyway, but I just like, healers are so annoying. That guy, like, he's not even attacking me, and I was very slowly killing him. If that makes sense. It wasn't even that. I mean, there's literally no point playing because they're locked. I didn't even notice, but I literally didn't even notice Baron. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna lose mid. It's not really a problem. We're gonna win the game before it happens, but let's see if I can escape. I'll show you my daring escape. Oh, they're still fighting in the middle. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's no real point fighting. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Does this work going down? Well, it did not seem to work going down, so I've got to presume that the answer to that is no. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I wish you could turn around while she jumped, but instead you get a free look camera, which is cool. But you know. Oh wait, when you jump, can you press Alt? No, you can't. Okay. I mean, to be fair, those guys are still trying. Music playing very dramatically because we win. Very dramatic music. Another 360. So I've made 720 gold. Oh, I finished 9th. That's probably one of my best I've ever done. Although I think I may have finished first once, but I quickly turned off it because I'm never that high. So I don't know if it was bugged or if I actually finished first, but yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, my friends. Not bad at all. Not at all bad at all. GG, thank you. So I'm actually going to call the stream there just because I've got a cold. I don't know if you can tell. But I've got a cold. I've been ill literally Was it yesterday or the day before? The day before, no, yesterday I was sort of on the mend. The day before yesterday was like the worst I've been in like some time. Like, you know, like when you just move and your head just hurts. You're just like, and you're trying not to move even though you need to get somewhere. Have you ever done that? And you're like, I wasn't like sick, like puking or anything. I'm off to push from 50 to 60. Well, good luck, Jason. 50 to 60, by the way, just if you're leveling up 50 to 60, you probably already know this, but the best way probably isn't time boards. 50 to 60, you just want to hit all the quests, right? You get so much XP from them. Main quest if you can do it. The World Guardian's getting nerfed if you can't find a group, so don't worry about that. But you really just want to get in there with the quests. Because, yeah, like, otherwise you're going to have, you're going to be on the time boards, which is fine. It's not the end of the world, but quests get in on there. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to try and stream 5 days a week. I know it's a little bit, a bit of a change for the channel, but it is what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for watching though, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, then do hit subscribe if you want to see me some more. Come up and see me sometime. That's it. There's no point liking this because it's already over. So yeah. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Have a most beautiful day, everybody. You can already now you can sort of tell I'm losing my voice a little bit. You can sort of tell. Thank you. I will. I'm on the mend. I'm much better today. Trust me. So, thank you for watching, though. Goodbye. Love you all. Sorry. Love you. Goodbye.